From Kenya to Mexico, Elliot and Eric show. We have a crazy Mexican and a crazy African. Oh no.
All right, my friends. We have another video, Eric.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Hey, how you doing, guys? Welcome to our show, to Elliot and Eric show. Bienvenidos a todos. Bienvenidos a nuestro show, Elliot and Eric show.
If you're watching us from Africa, Karibu Sana. This is Elliot and Eric show. We got so much lined up for you in 2024, man. We ain't playing, my man. We ain't playing, my man.
Exactly.
So,
hey, yeah.
You got something for me, Elliot?
Hey, Eric. So, last week it was me to show you, to tell you some things about Mexico.
Yeah.
Now it's your turn, man.
My goodness.
Now you're gonna say some things about Kenya.
You got some questions for me?
I got some questions.
Uh-huh.
People be asking also.
Yeah.
So I got Hispanic friends.
Yeah.
They asking me, so what is the show you guys doing? And I told them it's Kenya and Mexico.
Yeah, Kenya and Mexico.
So that's it.
Amazing.
Okay,
Mexican cocktail.
Kenyan cocktail. So I have some questions for you, man.
Yeah.
So what about Kenya? Tell me a little bit about Kenya. I know when I see the map, I can tell, the size.
Where it is.
Yeah, where it is. I know everybody knows it's in Africa. If I ask some Mexican friends, hey, Kenya is, they're going to say, yeah, it's in Africa. But we don't know much about it. So tell me about people.
The people
of Kenya.
The countryside.
The countryside.
Okay. Elliot, it's amazing. This show, the purpose of this show is just to educate our friends, to entertain them. And it's a good question. Kenya is somewhere in the east of Africa, and the size is I'm not sure about the size in terms of numbers, but it actually maybe half of Texas,
Okay.
Half of Texas, yeah. And
something like that big.
The population, the last time we had our elections, we were talking about 55 million people.
Oh wow.
Yeah, 55 million people. Since independence, we have grown a lot. I'm sure during independence time in 1963, we were about probably 10, 15 million people.
Wow. Okay.
The population has really, really grown.
All right.
Yeah.
So what about? Tell me a little bit about food. I know it's kind of the same. When I go to the place,
yeah,
I can tell that smell is like it's really good.
Yeah,
it smells really good. But you guys eat a lot of meat. Right?
Yeah.
Tell me a little bit about food.
The food is awesome up in there. We first of all, Elliot, just for your information, we got different tribes.
Okay.
In total, we have like 43 tribes.
Really?
43 tribes.
So
the dialects. Everybody speaks their own language there, but all of us, we are unified with one language, which is Swahili. Swahili is our national language. That's why I always like to say jambo everybody, because everybody understands Swahili. And then of course English is our second language.
English is the second language.
Yeah, so the food, we have sort of common foods, but we also have foods for every other tribe.
Okay.
The most, I'm just gonna, for the sake of our friends, our viewers, I'm just gonna talk about the most common food. We call it nyama choma. See, when you go to the Kenyan joints, the smell of the meat, we call it nyama choma. Nyama choma.
Nyama choma.
Roasted meat.
Oh, okay.
Roasted
meat.
That's one of our popular, kind of food.
So it's kind of like small pieces.
They can make it a big chunk or small piece cut into pieces, or if it's a big bone like maybe the size of this hand, where you can just enjoy chewing from the bone, that kind of a thing.
Oh, so tell me about this. In Kenya, all right, when people cook, they have like barbecues also. Like,
we do barbecues, man, and our barbecues are the best. Because when you move further from the city, we don't use the electric cooker or the gas cookers. We use firewood.
Oh,
we use the wood, man. We make a big fire, and man, there's a way you see like the tripods. There's a way you make the like a tripod, where you can just stick the meat there and let it roast from afar. It's like a movie, man. It's like a movie.
Wow.
So the fire will be here, and then you make like a tripod, and then you stick the meat. Then it roasts with what is it called? the environment, the heat that is coming from the fire.
Yeah.
It just rose from afar.
Wow, you know,
Yeah.
I'm gonna find some pictures about that.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
gonna
yeah.
put it,
Yeah.
people know, you know.
I wish
Okay,
yeah.
Hey, I have another question for
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
So most of the people, what is the religious?
Oh, the religion.
I'm the what's the religion and the main religion of
Yeah,
mine, you
yeah.
know? So that's question from me because I'm curious.
Oh yeah, sure. Eliud, good question. We have I will not say all sorts of religion there, but we have like 5 major religions in Kenya, and Christianity is the biggest. You know, like the population. In terms of population, Christianity is bigger than other religions. I think the Muslims follow. So Christianity, Muslim, and then we have also Hindu. We have the Indians there, and of course we have the atheists. You know, yeah, we have the atheist population there. You know, that kind of a thing.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Yeah.
So the other question I have is tell me a little bit about the culture. I know you just say things that is part of the culture, but can you tell me what is a culture? Like,
Oh yeah.
like something you guys do, like it's,
I'll tell you something that identifies with most of Africans. First of all, if you're a tourist and you're going to Kenya or East Africa per se, our biggest slogan is Karibu Kenya or Africa, Hakuna Matata. So Hakuna Matata
it's so famous.
That's our culture, you know.
Really?
Like there's no hurry in Africa. Welcome. There's no trouble. Welcome, chill. There's no trouble. Most of the people are good people. They're welcoming, very much welcoming. Yeah.
You know that it's interesting and crazy what I'm gonna say right now. People think you guys of a lot of people lives in the trees. I mean, not trees really, but they, you know.
I've heard that. I've heard that.
Yeah.
But I want to say that is not true.
That's not true.
Because you know.
I know they have big cities also, right?
Most of the countries, even America, was built by the colonialists. You know, and we had the British up here in Kenya. We had British in most of the parts, the countries in Africa. So they built small cities that even after independence, the Africans, when they took power, they grew those cities.
Okay.
And for example, our capital city Nairobi is really grown. It's really grown. Make sure you put it out there when you're editing the video. It's really grown.
Okay.
You know.
All right. Nice. It's good. So last question. It's true that do you guys have animals around? Like dangerous?
How could I forget that? That's part of our culture, man. You know, like you see, in America, the most foreign exchange could be probably, you know, labor or something, or maybe agriculture.
Okay.
So before we used to have agriculture as one of our main. I still believe it's still the main source of, you know, for the country, source of revenue. But our animals,
The danger?
they are a source of revenue because there's so much tourism business going on.
Got it.
So they are the tourism.
What kind of animals?
No,
Lions?
of course, the big 5 is the elephant, the lion, the zebra, the buffalo. You got the big 5. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And then of course we have unique, you know, animals that are just found in Africa. You know.
Also, Eric, I know it was the last question, but
Yeah.
it's hot over there. It's really hot.
Oh, the climate is we have a tropical climate.
Okay.
We only have 2 seasons: the rain season and the hot season. Not like in America here where we have like 4 climates. Yeah, there we have only 2 seasons.
Only 2 seasons.
The rainy season and the hot season.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, my brother. Thank you so much.
Appreciate my man.
Thank you for everything. So one day we're gonna go up together to Kenya.
That's our goal.
Yeah, that's our goal. So, amigos, suscríbanse a nuestro canal. Subscribe, please.
Yeah, if you're watching us from East Africa, karibu sana. Enda pale, subscribe. Eliud and Eric Show. Subscribe. Thank you. We love you. Mwah.
From Kenya to Mexico, Elliot and Eric Show.